Things we hate by the New York Giants defense.
We hate quarterbacks with their sneaky little tricks.
And we hate halfbacks who block us when we blitz.
We hate most everything.
But we love Pepsi Light. Refreshing Pepsi Light.
That little touch of lemon makes it taste so right.
Yeah, we hate most everything.
But we love Pepsi Light.
Pepsi Light. It's 1 calorie men love.
Pepsi Light.
What's up, everybody? It's John Sports Talks coming into the brand new video. How's everyone doing today? It's Throwback Thursday time, but on a Wednesday, because Thursday is Thanksgiving. That's tomorrow. But we're posting this today on Wednesday, and we're going to do this Throwback Thursday with these 1983 Topps football cards. These are Cello packs in front of us here. Got two of them. They're 49 cents back in the day. Now they're a little pricey. We purchased this one directly off of eBay for a pretty good price. This one we won in an auction and got into it with another eBayer, and we won at the end. But we paid what these, for this one in particular, what would have been the cost if we had bought it on Baseball Card Exchange with the shipping and all that other good stuff. So it wasn't too bad, being that it's got Walter Payton on the front here. So that's a pretty good card. A little off center, but we're going to get into this in a second. This other one here is got a common player from the Buccaneers as the face card, but we don't know what's inside of these things, so that could be really, really good stuff. Okay, this year of Topps was killer. It's a small set, 396 cards, but there are some really, really big names in here. Let's see, I'm going to have to list here. You've got, let's see, Jim McMahon's rookie card. If you get a PSA 10 in that, it's worth $110. This Walter Payton, if we were to have had this in a 10, it's obviously at a 10 because the centering is off. On this, it's worth $150. Mike Singletary's rookie card is in this year as well. PSA says that's worth $250. Who else? What else do we have? Another valuable cards. Joe Montana is worth $300 in a PSA 10. Joe Jacoby rookie cards is $200 plus. There must be a reason for that. Maybe there's not very many well-centered cards, or maybe there's something in particular wrong with that card and it's hard to find a 10. Dexter Manley's rookie cards in this year. Marcus Allen's rookie cards in this year, worth $275 if you get a 10 out of it. Who else? Terry Bradshaw, $215 value there as a 10. And Kenny Easley, his rookie cards with a whopping $550. Can you believe that? Maybe we'll find that in here too as well. Okay, let's get this open. Let's go right to left. And we'll leave Mr. Payton here. Let's get this open. Now, there's gum in the middle. You can see that right there. Hopefully it did not stick to the card. Here's the back of these packs. Here's the front. And then there's the language on the side. This talks about the gum. And let's see how much mess this makes. Let's open this up and see what these cards look like. See Doug Jennings in the back. But the condition of these cards, you can see right off the bat, cores are just beautiful. And I'm sure the centering is going to be an issue, but then we're going to be dealing with some really nice cards, though. Aside from that, let's get this gum out of here. And there it is. Thank goodness it's not broken up. We don't want to eat that. That's gross. That's old. It's not stuck, which is a good thing. And it's on the Tony Dorsett. That's pretty nice. This is a sticker, I'm guessing. That is a sticker, and that's a really nice sticker to get Mr. Dorsett. So let's put him aside. We'll showcase him at the end. All right, let's see. See that there too, a miscut. Badly miscut card. All right, start with Cedric Brown. I like this year of Topps. We don't have the full set of this, but we have a lot of these cards upstairs in our archives. I'll have to dive into it. It's a set I haven't even started to deal with yet. I'm doing a lot of baseball sets and getting this together to put in binders, and some of them are done, and we'll be sharing those with you, and some I'm still working on. So look out for videos of that in the future. All right, let's get to this, though. Got team name up here, player name, and then just the position. That's it. No logos, no Topps logo on these. Here's what the back looks like. Got the NFL Players Association logo right here. You got Mr. Brown's full name. You got his vitals, personal data here, stats going back to his first year, and a nice minor little paragraph at the bottom here. So that's the first card. That's what they look like. Here's a checklist. Frank Hawkins. Russell Gary. Joe Klecko. Otis Wilson. And there are 20, how many cards are in this? 24 cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubble gum. So I didn't read the label that close. We're starting here. Ron Springs. Nice. Mike Webster, AFC All-Pro. Pro Bowl. Card there. Rest in peace, Mr. Webster. Great center for us for a long time. Here's nice interception leaders. This is Everson Walls, the Cowboys, and then the AFC. There's a 4-way tie between these guys here. Woodruff, Shell, Riley, and Jackson. 2 Steelers, a Bengal, and a Jet. Here's the back of these. As the rest of the list here. Pretty cool. Boy, it's a low number. Was this a strike year? I can't remember. Maybe not. Don McNeil. I don't think it was. It's a low amount of interceptions. Marvin Powell, Pro Bowl. Card there. Tackle from the Jets. Ernie Roan. Dolphins. Here's this miscut. You can see up here at the top. So that must be the line where the blade comes down is my guess. The back, though, looks normal. It's a little off center there, but that's weird. Okay. Raphael Septien. Russ Francis. Nice. It's a nice card. Tight in there for the 49ers. Doug Martin. Rod Perry. Pete Brock. Ken Anderson, Pro Bowl. Another miscut. Wow, it's 2. Crazy. Jim McMahon rookie card. Let's highlight him. Pretty sweet. Let's take a look at this. Little off center. Left to right, top to bottom. Back, off center. This would not be anything we'd send in. It'd probably come back as, my guess, like a 7 or an 8, just based on the centering. Well, if it's only the centering, it might only knock down 1 or 2. So, but the corners and the cut and everything is really nice. This is Jim McMahon's rookie card. We do not own that one. That's pretty cool. Dwight Hicks, Pro Bowl card. Alfred Jackson, wide receiver for the Falcons. Bobby Watkins, Detroit Lions. And then we end with Dave Jennings, Pro Bowler, punter for the New York Giants. Okay, New York Football Giants. Let's get this little stack out of the way. Got some good cards out of this. Let me just see here. Highlight a few at the end here. They're all there's some really decent names in here, so if we don't get to them all at the end, please don't be upset. Okay, next pack here is, this is Mr. Walter Payton. We'll be putting him up here in a second. Let's open this up. In the back, we've got Jim Zorn, quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Really good quarterback. I don't believe he's in the Hall of Fame. Good quarterback for them for like a long time. There's the gum falling out. There's the other piece. Get that out of here. Okay, let's look at Mr. Payton. That's a really nice card. Just a little minor centering issues. Corners are all really nice. My little ding up here. Not just a little paper thing. Looking pretty good. That's a pretty nice card. Mr. Walter Payton. So 2 Bears back to back. They were Super Bowl. Wait, did they go to the Super Bowl that year? I don't think they did. It was 85, I think, for them. Roland James on the phone there, talking to the booth. The checklist. Tony Nathan. Jeff West. Jeff Gossett. Gary Johnson, Pro Bowl card there. Defensive tackle with the Chargers. William Andrews and the Pro Bowl card there. Running back for the Falcons. Dan Fouts, record breaker cards, pretty sweet. Butch Johnson, good wide receiver for the Cowboys for a while. Abdul Salam, defensive tackle for the Jets. Terry Schmidt, the Bears, cornerback. Nice, Billy Sims, one of my favorite players growing up. Awesome running back for the Detroit Lions. Great running back for them. And so the back is like a puzzle. I see the Dolphins. So I don't know what this is of, but that's really cool. Billy Sims. All right, let's continue. Clarence Scott, Cleveland Browns, safety. Vince Ferragamo. Decent quarterback for the Rams. Took him to the Super Bowl against our own Pittsburgh Steelers, and we were victorious in that, but he was a decent quarterback for them. Don Warren, tight end for the Redskins. Noah Jackson. Ronaldo Nehemiah. Remember this guy? Speedster. Super, super fast. But I can't remember the problem was with him as far as like why he wasn't successful. Might have been his hands. He couldn't catch the ball. I can't remember. I just remember him being a big deal because of how fast he was. Ronaldo Nehemiah. Randy Holloway. Doug English. Good player there, defensive tackle for the Lions. Kellen Winslow. That's a really nice card there. Pro Bowl card. That's sweet. Highlight him at the end. Jim Breach. Good kicker for the Bengals. Freddie Solomon, nice wide receiver for the 49ers. Stanley Morgan, good wide receiver for the Patriots. And we end with Jim Zorn. These are awesome. I'm so glad I picked these up. I was able to share these with you. There are a lot of really, really big names in here. We'll highlight a few of these right now and focus on these two cards while we'll do that. There's obviously this really awesome Walter Payton card. A little off center, but still a great card to have. I don't think we have this one. I got to double check. I haven't really looked at this year. From what we have, you know, what we're in need of. And then Jim McMahon's rookie card, one of the ones from the PSA list. I don't think we got anybody else from this, did we? I don't believe we did. I'll double check at the end once we're done. But let's see. Let's just review a couple of the nice cards we got. We got these great stickers. There's one per Cello pack. Excuse me. Got Billy Simmons in the second Cello pack and Tony Dorsett. Two really, really big names from back in the day. And then we got, like I said, a lot of great cards. These are some of the like highlight standouts. Kellen Winslow. Russ Francis, he was good, but, you know, I guess you could probably put him in the regular pile. Kenny Anderson, he was good too, but just miscut. Mike Webster, that's a great one too, Pro Bowl. So, definitely worth the pickup. No question about it. And it was a really nice Throwback Thursday to do. We've been doing a lot of football cards lately since it is football season. And I wanted to showcase these things. Now, we do have sets that I'm working on, like I said. And I will be showcasing them soon. Hopefully before football season ends. We'll at least get to one or two of them. I'm hoping, if I can get them done. Basically what it is all the cards for these years are like, you know, in like 5,000 count boxes. And some smaller boxes too as well. And so I got to go through every one of them and put them in sequential order and then, you know, put them in a binder. So it is a tedious task when you're trying to do everything else with, you know, life in general thrown in there too. It's tough to try to get all that done. But I'm getting there. So we'll be sharing that stuff with you soon. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoy this Throwback Thursday here on a Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. The 1983 Topps football cards. There's two Cello packs we picked up on eBay. Great purchases. Very glad that we got them. And we got some great cards out of them, like I said. And so I'm glad I was able to share that with you. Hey, if you're not subscribed, look what you see here. That subscribe button right below my index finger. Give this video a thumbs up. Gotta love this stuff. This is cool. Nothing like looking at these older vintage products here on our Throwback Thursdays. And what else can I say? Comment down below on what you think of these cards. Share this video with friends, family, and loved ones. eBay store link is down below in the description. Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with your family and your friends and your loved ones. And we will be doing the same. And we will see you guys. We'll get a video on Friday we'll be posting, so look out for that. So once again, have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. This is John Sports Card signing off. We'll see y'all soon.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.